The market is down. The market is bearish. Here are the top 10 stocks that you've requested. Check this out. Before I begin Stocks by Request, I'd like to thank everyone who attended our Stock Smarts Manila all across September. I hope that you guys learned a lot, and I hope the lessons that we used will help you, especially now that the market is bearish, that you can actually use it to trade the markets with ease and confidence. So for those who made it to our sessions, thank you for braving the rain. To those who made it to our sessions, I hope that it helps you trade the markets with confidence. For those who did not make it, our next Stock Smart session will be in December. So check out the Stocks by Request. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of our Stocks by Request. These are the top stocks that you've requested via social media. Now I'm accepting votes, not just from Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm now also accepting votes via YouTube and LinkedIn as well. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, you're new to this Facebook page, subscribe, like, so you get updated on what's happening in the world of the stock market, which my goal, my heart, my intent on why I'm doing this is just to really help you have a firmer conviction on how you can win, how you can trade, and how you can crush it, that you can actually make money in the stock market, that you can win regardless of what's happening in the economy, that you take life, that you take you grab a hold of your finances, that being rich, being financially free, being wealthy is not a question of what's in front of you, but it's how you take advantage of the opportunities as they present themselves. Don't wait for it to fall into your lap. Make a scenario where you win and you reach your goals of financial freedom. So now, just to give an intro, the top stocks that you've requested, which we will discuss, is Agri, MEG, IDC, Ayala Land, Jollibee, AP, Aboitiz Power, ABA, SMPH, ATN, and BPI. So these are the top stocks that you've requested, which we will break down. By the way, before I begin this, please remember there's been a slew of data again that's not so favorable in terms of the economy as a whole. The BSP already raised rates again from 4 to 4.5. Just a preview for those who are new to this YouTube channel. The BSP has raised rates from 3 to 3.5 to 4, and now to 4.5. This is to further protect the peso. You have to remember the more times they raise interest rates, the more valuable the peso becomes, and the peso has been depreciating. I believe, even from the videos that I've been posting, the peso could possibly hit 55 based on technical analysis. So this is a step for them to further give value to the peso as well, because a lot of people are saying that the BSP already is behind the curve. So now let's break it down even further. I think because inflation is at 6.4, plus there has been 2 storms that have hit the country, which will further raise prices. You may expect inflation to go higher. You may expect more rate hikes to come soon. You may expect borrowing to be not as exciting, especially for people who want to buy property, cars, or even expand in their business. So now let's go to the top stocks that you've requested. Number 1 is Agri. By the way, for position traders, Agri is still in a very, very long uptrend. We don't have a sell signal yet for ANI. Again, ANI is still in a very, very long uptrend. So if you're a position trader, the best thing for you to do is to stay put, hold on to your position, and just maximize it. ANI has been one of the most, amazing stocks when this year, especially when the market has been dropping. They're the ones that have been bucking the trend, and that's how you make money in a not so good market. You find stocks that are doing well. You find stocks that have been crushing it and just been going up as well. So for position traders, no sell signal. The stock is still pretty much in its uptrend. Hold on to your positions. We don't have any reversal signal yet, and that's the beauty of the market. You can be so selective that even though there are stocks that, or majority of the market is bearish, you can find ways on how you can still make money, how you can still trade the markets with confidence as well. Next is for quick traders. The stock, even from a short-term perspective, is still in an upward projection. Hold on to your positions yet. So for Agri, for both positions and quick traders, no sell signal yet. Congratulations for those who are positioned in the stock. Alright, next stock is Mega World. Mega World, for those who've attended our sessions over the weekend, no, this is a stock that's good for trading because of its high volatility, and it allows you to manage the swings as well. And for those who also follow the videos in the past, our buy signal from Mega World came a few days ago when the stock was oversold and when it hit its support level. That was as close as it was to 4 pesos per share. After that, it started to rebound. As it started to rebound, it hit our resistance already of 4.5 pesos per share. If you are a quick trader and the stock is and you still own the stock, it's not wrong to take profits as of this point in time. Because why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days already of it trying to stay at the resistance, and it really hasn't broken out yet. So again, I'll say this, at the resistance, you can take profits already, but if it breaks out to 4.45, it could be a buy signal, and then the next resistance will be at 4.7 pesos per share. If you are a position trader, there's no legit reversal signal yet that the stock is moving from bearish to bullish, so you can stay away from the stock yet. I'll update you should the reversal happen. Again, the buy signal for this a few days ago was just for quick traders, and the sell signal that I'm mentioning is also for quick traders as well. Next, let's talk about IDC. IDC again has had a slew of selling. It hit 7.4 just a few days ago, I think around 2 weeks. Then selling started to happen. Price and momentum oscillators are denoting a more bearish and a more I guess a larger sense of selling. There was a large support at around 5.9, which it also failed to hold. So a drop from that, a drop from 5.9 denoted that the stock moved from bullish to bearish. Then it failed to hold 5.65 also, which was another support. So the support levels that IDC failed to hold was 5.9. Then after 5.9, it failed to hold 5.65. Then it broke a couple of moving averages at around 5.4. Now, the possible retracement for IDC could possibly bring it to 4.9 pesos per share. So now, if you're a position trader, the stock isn't already bullish, so please stay away first. If you're a quick trader, the stock is breaking down. Watch it, what happens if it lands at around the 4.9 level, because I believe there's a support there. So I'll update you should it bounce from 4.9 or should it break down from that. But as of this point in time, IDC, you're a position trader, stay away first. Let's wait and see at what happens at the support level when it hits that area. Let's talk about Ayala Land. Ayala Land is at a decision point. Though it's already bearish in reference to a lot of moving averages, or to majority of the moving averages that I use, I'll still give it another chance by tomorrow. If it fails to hold or fails to go up, I think the next landing spot over the short term for Ali is at 38.3 pesos per share. So as of this point, since it hasn't broken back up yet, you're a position trader, stay away first. You are a quick trader, wait for it, what will be the next movements for it. But if it fails to move higher, retracement will bring it to 38.3, and then it fails to hold 38.3, it could possibly go back to 36. Majority of the oscillators now are still bearish, so your goal is to stay away from it first until we find a clear movement upward. Next, Jollibee. Jollibee, by the way, I've created a couple of videos for it and posts about Jollibee. This week, it just made a deal to bring Panda Express to Manila, but in spite of that, that's why it's nice to follow what the charts and the technicals are telling us. Why? Because the charts and the technicals are telling us that it broke severe and strong moving averages. For those who followed or attended our Stock Smart sessions, remember our spaghetti and junction principle. It just broke down from that. That's why you can possibly expect still larger movements downwards for Jollibee, even if it's a good stock. Though at this point in time, it's still overpriced. One thing to consider also from a quick trading standpoint is it failed to hold the 265 peso support level. With that, I think based on a possible retracement, Jollibee could go to around 245 pesos per share. So now, you are a position trader, Jollibee is not bullish, stay away. You are a quick trader, the stock just broke down from 265, it could retrace back to 245 pesos per share for the short term. So if you've noticed, a lot of the stocks are bearish, a lot of the stocks are breaking down, and your goal is basically not to follow your emotions, not to think, oy, it dropped, mura na to. Don't look at it that way. Look at it from a perspective of what are the charts telling you. And that's what allows me to trade in spite of my busy schedule. This October, it's gonna be a tear. I'll have stock smarts in Jensan, Doha, Qatar, Cebu, then Icon, Davao, then I'm flying to Bohol, then after Bohol I'm going to Clark. But in spite of that busy schedule, what allows me to trade is that I don't have to chase rumors and information. I just have to look at the charts and trade it for what it is, and that's what's amazing about that. So if you're an engineer, an IT person, you're an OFW, you're a nurse, you're a business person, you're a student, guess what? It doesn't matter. Why? The amazing thing about that is this: everything you need to know is found in the charts. So there. So avoid this power. Bad news. All oscillators are bearish. You are a position trader, stay away. The stock is in a downtrend. The stock is bearish. The stock is not showing you any signals or any signs yet that it is possibly retracing. Now, if it fails to go back from 33.8, here's a possibility, here's a scenario. It could possibly retrace and go down to 32 pesos per share. I repeat, if it fails to hold 33.8, avoid this power. In spite of it being a good and big energy company, it could possibly retrace back to 32. So you're a position trader, stay away because the stock is bearish. It hasn't really reversed yet. You are a quick trader, the stock is still breaking down. One thing to watch out for is 33.8 because a lower movement from that can bring the stock to 32 pesos per share. Next, let's look at ABA. ABA, it's not really as requested as much, but because of you guys requested it, we're gonna talk about it. So the range for ABA, it started to break out just a few months ago. A strong breakout from the 0.30 level is what caused it to go much higher again. It broke out of 0.4, then it tried to challenge another resistance at around 0.45. Now it's there. Key thing to consider: if it fails to break out and fails to stay above 0.45, you are a quick trader, sell. If you are a quick trader and it breaks out of 0.45, hold, because the next target price will be 0.54. Breakout from 0.45, stays above 0.45, target price is 0.54. Fails to hold 0.45, possible downside will bring it back to 0.38 pesos per share. That's for quick trading. If you're a position trader, hold on to your positions yet. No sell signal, maximize your gains. Try to make as much money from this and try to milk this, similar to Annie, for what it's got. So congratulations if you own ABA. Next, let's look at SM Prime Holdings. You have to remember the majority of the stocks that are have high market caps have been sold down and are bearish, or either they're at a decision point again that a lot of the chart overlays are showing you that if it fails to hold this support levels, you may expect that the stock could retrace and go downward again. So similar to Ayala Land, SM Prime is also at the decision point. It's at a strong support of 36. If it fails to stay above 36, stay away from the stock because it's bearish. I repeat, if it fails to hold 36, stay away from the stock because it's bearish. If it fails to hold 36, I think it could possibly retrace to 32.9 to around 33 pesos per share. Goes back to 36, it could possibly go to 37 first, and then if it goes above 37, has a shot to go back to 39. But this week will be a very interesting decision point for SM Prime. Again, failure to hold 36 will bring it back to 32.9. Bounce from 36 will bring it to around 37. Breakout from 37 will show if it has a shot to go at 39 or 40 pesos per share for the short term. ATN, if you are a position trader, hold. A lot of the indicators for ATN are still showing us that the major trend for the stock is still headed up. If you're a quick trader, watch out for 1.3. It fails to hold 1.3 or it fails to break out of 1.3, take profits because it could retrace back to 1.1. Again, you are a quick trader, fails to hold 1.3, it can go back to 1.1. If it fails to hold 1.3, your goal is to take profits. But if it breaks out of 1.3, hold your positions. It can possibly go to 1.55 or 1.6 pesos per share. So that's interesting. What's nice about technicals, it allows you to make strategic errors, where to come in and where to come out. Again, if it breaks out of 1.3, 155 to 160, fails to hold 1.3, could go back to 1.1 peso per share. So again, please do not speculate, do not forecast. Our goal is not to anticipate or guess where it's headed, but our goal is just to basically just decide based on what the charts are telling us. So there. Next, And last stock for this stocks by request session, BPI, another banking stock. Please remember, a lot of the banking stocks have been battered. BPI though has bounced from the 79 peso support level. You are a position trader, stay away first. It's not yet bullish. It hasn't reversed yet. If you are a quick trader though and you bought at 79, congratulations. You are a recipient of a large bounce. Set your target price to 85.75 pesos per share, because if it breaks out from if it goes to 85.75 and fails to break out, take profit, sell at that area. That's a handsome or quick return na rin, just a few days of earnings and you're reaping a good reward. If it breaks out of that, I believe BPI can go back to 91 pesos per share. So battle plan, those who bought from 79 because it was oversold, first target price is 85.75. Fails to break out from that, sell. But if it breaks out from 85.75, set your target to 91 pesos per share. So that's it for now. We've talked about ANI, MEG, IDC, Ali, JFC, AP, ABA, SMPH, ATN, and PPI. Again, the goal of this, no, don't use this stocks by request as an area and an opportunity for you to just use this as stock picks. If you're using this as stock picks, then it defeats the purpose. My goal for you doing this is, I hope this serves as a reference point for you to study further. It serves as a reference point also and an inspiration that it can be done, that you can trade the markets, that you can win in the markets, that you can crush it, that you, wherever you are, you're an OFW, you're a Filipino abroad, you're a Filipino living in the Philippines, that you can live your life at your own terms, that you don't have to be defined by the cubicle, you don't have to be defined by the 8 to 5, that you don't have to be defined by your educational background. You take control of your own future, you take control of what you want to do with your life, because it's your life and no one will plan it for you. And one of the best ways to do it is to invest and to start businesses and to make your money work hard for you. So that's it for now. It's a chillax Sunday, because I guess over the next few months I'll be traveling already from October, November up until December. It's gonna be a grueling, but not man grueling, tiring, but because I love what I do, I'm gonna slug it, I'm gonna do it, and I hope to see you there in the next events where I'll be at. So Marvin Germo, I hope this video helps you. Trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon.